Hi everyone, my name is Ryan H. Lewis, and today I'm excited to talk about the new version of Webpack. It's version 3, and it comes hot on the heels of version 2 releasing earlier this year. Now, version 3 doesn't come with too many features, but there is one that I think you will be very pleased to hear about, and then another that might be something you'll use currently or down the line. One of the coolest things that Webpack 3 changes is a feature that they're calling scope hoisting. Scope hoisting results in two really nice things happening to your Webpack bundles. One, your JavaScript executes faster, which means you're going to get a faster time to paint. Your JavaScript will maybe take up less memory, and it will just generally run better. If you're using Webpack, you probably already care about performance, so a faster JavaScript execution with your Webpack bundles probably sounds pretty good to you. The other thing it does is it makes a smaller bundle size. Again, if you're using Webpack, you care about the size of your bundles, so a smaller bundle size is always a better thing. Now, these are the results of scope hoisting, but let me talk a little bit about what scope hoisting is, and in some ways what Webpack did to get these kinds of improvements. First of all, in Webpack pre-version 3.x, this is essentially how Webpack worked. And if you've ever looked at a JavaScript file bundled by Webpack, this may seem familiar. Essentially what Webpack does is it takes every one of your modules that are imported and it puts them inside their own function. When it puts them inside their own function and that function is executed, a closure is created, which means when your JavaScript is running and it's pulling in modules from different places, all of these closures are being created in your JavaScript engine. As you can imagine, this takes up memory, and the creation of all these new closures can slow down the execution of your JavaScript. So in Webpack 3, they took all of this structure away and basically allowed all of your modules to live in the same closure. So executing or importing a module is not going to result in a new closure, and your JavaScript can run a lot faster, using a little bit less memory, and improving that crucial first time to interaction. To enable this feature in Webpack 3, add this plugin to your plugins array in your webpack.config.js. It's webpack.optimize.module concatenation plugin. There's another smaller feature that came with Webpack 3, but it's one of the things that Sean Larkin mentioned in the Webpack 3 release post, so I wanted to bring it up here as well. And that's a new feature that they're calling magic comments. And one of the first things you can do with magic comments is to name chunks whenever you're using the dynamic import syntax. So if you use code splitting or chunking, then you may be familiar with either using require.ensure or the new dynamic import syntax. Require.ensure is sort of the legacy way of code splitting, but it enables you to do a lot of things because that function takes a lot of arguments. Import only takes one argument, and that's the module you want to dynamically import. So when using this new import syntax, you're not able to name the chunks that are created when you're dynamically importing things. So with the new magic comment syntax, which you can see here, you're now able to name those chunks whatever you want. So you don't have to have a chunk created that is called my module based on the module name that you're importing. You can specify that name, and you can also group those chunks using these Webpack chunk names. So you use this comment syntax inside the import function call, and you give it a Webpack chunk name key with the string as a value to name your chunk. So that's it for the new features in Webpack 3. To update to this newest version, you can run npm install-g webpack at latest. And if you want to get some more information on Webpack, make sure to visit their new site, which is webpack.js.org. Google search results still always return their old site as the #1 search result. So make sure whenever you've Googled some Webpack concept and you're clicking on a link, make sure it's that webpack.js.org link. And that's it for today. I'd love to hear what you have to say about Webpack 3. Have you used it and seen some performance increases in your own application? Feel free to leave a comment in the box below. And make sure to give this video a like and subscribe if you want to see some more videos on Webpack, Node.js, AWS, serverless, and any other web technology I'm interested in at the moment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.